Hello, good morning, and welcome to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16, Sunday, the 13th of December. Kind of a drizzly morning, as the official forecast is calling it. And you can see it outside there, about 34 degrees, so just above the freezing mark. And so be aware, you might have little pockets of freezing. I always am aware of that because of my back door, which is on the north side of my house. Even if it gets a little warmer, it's a little while before it makes it non-slippery. So I'm aware of that every Sunday morning. So, hey, how is everybody this morning? Rob Clark here with you on this Sunday morning in middle of December, having a great time. And what's making it great, too? Matthew is here this morning. Good morning, Matthew. How are you?
Morning, Rob. How are you doing?
I am doing very well.
Awesome.
And you're looking well?
Thank you.
Feeling well, are you?
Yeah, feeling pretty well. The coffee's just starting to hit.
There you go.
So it's feeling as good as that can pretty much give me.
Well, you know, that's the old coffee, whatever you want to call it.
The old boost.
Yeah, coffee
elixir.
boost. I like that. That's a better way to describe it than I was going to describe it.
It's like that old, remember that old show Wipeout where they put the contestants through those crazy obstacle courses? It's like those big giant dodgeballs that would swing down and push them right up. That's coffee to me.
There you go.
A healthy
but you want to push you forward, not backwards, so you know.
Right.
Well, that can happen.
Even if I do land in the mud.
In the mud. In the cup of joe. Hey, so we got a good show today. Every day is a good show, of course, but we got some guests, and we're going to do some exploring. I'm going to explore Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Christy Rochette gets a tour of North Conway's famous restaurant from Chef Vito himself. So looking forward to that. And also the Conway Scenic Railroad, Brian Solomon previews the Santa's Holiday Express, where kids get to see Santa arrive on a train. And I'm looking for. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see Santa arrive. I have, yeah. I saw some photos. Somebody took some photos.
Santa
that was pretty cool. Yeah. And then we also have Watch and Win today. We have an Outdoor Research men's Echo hoodie. It is a size medium. It's in pewter, and it is an anti-odor wicking and quick drying. It makes a great base layer. So there you have it there. Ours is in pewter, which is a gray.
Yeah, a gray kind of color we have.
And a men's medium. So nice, you know. So it'd probably be, would fit men or lady, say, whichever. So.
Be a tremendous gift, I reckon.
I think it would be a great gift. So. And I would say that I could take it, but the old belly there, the old Santa Claus tummy, ho 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 ho.
Oh, so, nonsense.
Oh no, it's not that bad.
We'll tailor it.
Oh well. Hey, let's check out what the weather forecast is. Pardon me, I have a little scratch in my throat.
Have you lost your sense of taste yet?
What?
No, you said a scratch in your throat. Never mind.
A cold front is going to move through the area later today, and while we will not see much change in temperatures, the low clouds and drizzle will be cleared out. A fast-moving system is expected to stay mostly south of the area on Monday, but it will usher in much colder weather than recent days. A strong cold front will blast through the area Tuesday, with gusty winds and highs struggling to reach freezing. This will set the stage for the next storm system approaching from the southwest. While precipitation type looks to remain snow, the question is how far north that snow will make it. So I think down like southern New England, they're going to could get a good amount of snow, looking at the forecast. So today, patchy drizzle before 1 p.m. Patchy drizzle, doesn't that sound like an old Batman henchman name? This is my associate, Patchy Drizzle.
Patchy Drizzle's here.
Patchy Drizzle is here.
He's here.
Well, Patchy Drizzle will be here before 1 p.m. And then the drizzle could be heavy at times, areas of dense fog before 11 a.m. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with a high near 46. Light and variable winds becoming west 5 to 10 in the afternoon. Patchy drizzle. Mostly cloudy tonight with a low around 27. Northwest winds around 5, becoming calm after midnight. And then on Monday morning, chance of rain and snow showers between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Then chance of snow showers after 4 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 37. Calm winds, 30% chance of precipitation there on Monday. And then Monday night, chance of snow. Boy, Rob, what's going on here? I should just wake up and sing on Sunday mornings to clear, me. A chance of snow before 8 p.m. Then scattered snow showers between 8 p.m. and 2 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 22, so definitely getting colder. Light west winds increasing 5 to 10. After midnight, winds could get as high as 20 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation, 30%. And then continuing on for the week there, we've got, what did we last do? Did we just talk about Tuesday? mostly clear.
We did Monday night.
Oh, we did. Okay, sunny with a high near 25 on Tuesday. Wednesday, partly sunny with a high near 22. Thursday, 40% chance of snow, mostly cloudy with a high near 24. And then Friday, getting a little warmer, mostly sunny with a high near 29. So it's kind of the week. We're looking for snow. We're looking for snow. And I guess we're looking, it's like the old classic 70s song, you know, but we're looking for snow in all the wrong places.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with that song?
I am not.
Looking for Love by...
okay. I think of...
By Johnny... Oh, now I'm going to have to look.
John Tesh?
No, not John Tesh.
Johnny Cash?
Today, up on the summit of Mount Washington, they're going to be in the clouds with snow showers likely, slight chance of freezing rain or drizzle in the morning, and snow accumulations of a trace to 2 inches, ice accumulations of a trace to 1/10 of an inch, and that'll be coming from freezing rain. Winds west at 40 to 55 miles per hour, increasing to 50 to 75. Could get some gusts up to 90 up on the summit of Mount Washington today, so breezy. We're going to chat with them in about a half hour. We'll call them up.
A whole half hour.
You just can't do that with a cell phone. I'm going to call them up. Doesn't work.
Call them up.
You're going to call yours. I'm calling Breezy Drizzle.
Breezy? I thought it was Patchy Drizzle.
Patchy Drizzle. Breezy. Well, Breezy's his brother.
I like the Drizzle brothers.
Yeah, the Drizzle. Watch out for the Drizzle brothers.
The Drizzle brothers are here. Patchy and Breezy.
Patchy and Breezy.
I love it.
That's right. Hey, I mentioned about the outdoor research thing. I'm going to hoodie, and this is a really cool material. Actually, my son has something really similar to this. You know, this texture. It's a lightweight. Wears it all the time. Loves it. And look, it's very stylish too. But it's just a nice. And that's the color. That's why I was showing this.
Right. No, and I appreciate.
No, that. I know. But it's a nice weight. You know, so you can kind of put it on. So you're not getting that full, you know, sweatshirt thing. But you're getting lightweight.
Lightweight. Some advanced tech there.
Yeah.
You know?
I think I'm one of the few people who calls it a sweatshirt.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Well, you know, because I still consider a sweatshirt with a hood to be a sweatshirt with a hood. But no, it's a hoodie.
It's a hoodie.
I have been corrected numerous times.
The retail gods have decided against that.
That's right. When I was a kid, back when I was a boy, we called them all sweatshirts, whether they had a hood or not. This early, now watch a win, by the way. 356-6619 is the number to call. And back in the early 1900s, this painting depicted what Carroll County town from atop Iron Mountain? So the picture is from atop Iron Mountain. Interesting.
It's a Carroll County town, obviously.
Carroll County town. Well, I know where Iron Mountain is, so that's why I'm kind of curious what that is.
You said you don't know where it is?
I know where Iron Mountain is, if it's what I think it is. Well, someone's calling already. They know. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Jackson.
Is it Jackson? It is Jackson.
Jackson.
All right, well, absolutely. Who's on the phone?
Kurt Holmes.
Hi, Kurt. How are you this morning?
Good.
Where are you calling from?
Intervale.
Calling from Intervale. Well, you know, that was my other thought with Iron Mountain. I was thinking, I didn't think that was Jackson, so I was thinking like Glen or Intervale. So, but you knew it. You knew it. How's everything going with you today, Kurt?
Good, you.
Oh, can't complain. Can't complain. Have you been out doing any skiing or anything yet? Any cross country or down there?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. That time will come. That time will come. Hang on the phone. We'll get some more information from you. I love those photos. I love the old postcard photos.
Right.
Those are one of my favorites, and that's a nice one. I wonder how they did those. I mean, because it's not a photograph.
No, I think that's a painting.
Well, but they're like a photograph painting.
Like, you mean like a realism painting?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's those old photograph things. They might be touched up. Well, like when my mom was a youth, you know, like she had her official portrait done, you know, because that's what you did back in the 1940s.
Right.
And it was a black and white photo, but then hand, you know, touched up with paint.
Maybe
you know.
maybe just a lot of attention to detail, a lot of concentration.
Yeah.
I don't know. I certainly lack that discipline.
I don't know. But Kurt knew. Kurt knew that it was Jackson, New Hampshire. And so he is our first qualifier for the Outdoor Research hoodie. And we're going to give you a chance to qualify too. And we'll do that when we come back on White Mountains Today.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
Walk to ski trails at award-winning Attitash Mountain Village in New Hampshire's White Mountains. Sparkling clean, spacious suites are perfect for families and couples. Rooms feature private kitchens and access to on-site amenities like outdoor hot tubs, indoor swimming pool, cross-country ski and snowshoe trails, and sleigh rides. Book your winter getaway. Prices start as low as $99 per night. Go to amv.vacations.
First, they're called, and they embark on a great adventure. They are tested and encounter allies. On the road back, their spirit is restored. And at the end of the adventure, the hero returns where they belong.
Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel, keeps getting better. Now with a new restaurant and spa. Introducing the White Horse Saloon with full liquor license and pub menu. Cozy up to the bar, meet new friends, and soak in the atmosphere. Head to the new state-of-the-art spa for relaxing massages and foot soaks. Great for bachelorette gatherings and mom and daughter time. Just more reasons to love Adventure Suites. One of the top 10 theme hotels in the world. Stay in one of 19 themed suites, like the Treehouse, Nightclub, Jungle, Wine Cellar, Movie Theater, or the amazing 5-level Haunted Castle. There's nothing else like it anywhere. Each suite includes a state-of-the-art jacuzzi or hot tub, and high-end video and sound technology. Come in for a free tour and see for yourself. Adventure Suites is great for anniversaries, birthdays, or any celebration. Plan your getaway now at adventuresuites.com and find them on Facebook for discounts and promotions.
First, they're called to a great adventure where they are tested and encounter allies. On the road back, their spirit is restored. And in the end, the hero returns where they belong.
With employee pricing for all, get an average $4,144 below MSRP on the 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than one prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the Supreme Chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
Hey, welcome back to White Mountains Today, Sunday, December 13th. The 13th day of December. You know, I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people. I know. You didn't think I was one of those people. That, you know, when you hear a date, there's always things that link you to, you know, like December 8th, for example, is my good friend Jay's birthday. Plus, it was also the day that John Lennon was shot. So there's certain dates that always, you know, you remember for one reason or another. And I'm like, 13th of December, I got nothing for you.
Really?
You know, November 17th, the day I got engaged.
It's fascinating. Today's kind of ominous for me.
Oh, it is.
But, you know, I guess, you know, in the live TV format, it's I don't know. Because today's actually it's the anniversary of my grandmother's passing.
Oh.
So it's kind of sad.
It is. But then you get to remember her.
I get to remember her today. You know, you said today was like, I got nothing. Well, you know, hey, like it affects everyone kind of differently.
Right.
And thinking of my Grammy today and, you know, well wishes and, you know, God rest her soul and all that.
Right.
And it all just, it's interesting, man, how we all kind of have our own ties to certain dates and how the 13th to you is nothing and how the 13th to me is kind of,
right.
You know, kind of poignant.
Yeah, no, it is. It's very interesting, and just certain days. And then I think people's, you know, favorite numbers. You know, my favorite number, I know I'm a geek, is 22, which is my birthday. But I think that was when I was a little kid. You know, it was like, oh, 22, that's my day. Not realizing that there's, you know, 11 other months that are not my birthday on the 22nd. But, you know, hey, when you're young.
Well, that's what everyone does.
But yeah, I always think that's kind of cool. And numbers, and like, you know, you drive along and you see a number. Or like I look at my clock and I see a number, I'm like, oh, this is my anniversary time, you know, or whatever it is. So
yeah,
I always think I like that, you know. And I'm always surprised because there's certain numbers, like my anniversary date, that when it, you know, comes up on the clock, you know, I know other times come up on the clock, but that one, my anniversary right there. The time to get up, it's my anniversary.
Right.
Except for that's way too early in the morning for that. So, all righty. Hey, let's take a look outside, Matthew. And there is our North Conway Village live cam right there.
There it is.
And a little drizzly, patchy drizzle, as we've talked about this morning.
Yes.
And but you can tune in and find out what the weather is doing in North Conway. We might get a little snow this week, so you can tune in from near or far and say, what's it doing in North Conway? And you can tune in. And I like that camera because a lot of times some of the, you know, the webcams, you know, you can't get some of the detail. This one I think is great. You got the angle. I like, you know, the way this one works. I think you get a good perspective.
This is one of my favorite live cams, and I don't think that's entirely biased.
No, I think that it just like I would like to see, like there's one, I don't know, there's one of Manchester or somewhere, you know, one of the cities, but it's so far away. It's like, well, I have no clue of where it is.
Right. It's just
so with this, we know where we are in North Conway. And you can check out this North Conway Village live cam anytime, and that's on our website, whitemountains.tv. And that is thanks to Zeb's General Store. They are an old-fashioned general store experience, unlike anything else in New England. You can shop online at zebs.com. You can swing in there. And a perfect place for last-minute holiday gifts. Or for yourself, you're like, yeah, I'm buying this 10-pound of chocolate for my friend. But you can go into Zeb's, and you can also do stuff online if you prefer to do that this year or anytime. You can do that, and they'll send it to you. They'll wrap it up, send it away.
Wrap it up real snug like a bug.
That's right. And so Zebs.com, so check that out. And why don't we check out our snow report right now also and see what is happening at our favorite ski areas. And that's presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, voted Best Grooming and Scenery in the East by Ski Magazine. This winter, get out of the house and into the woods. Plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com, just 35 minutes from North Conway. And they have I would hazard to say they started off strong. Look at that, 18 trails they have going on now, 4 lifts. It is machine groomed, it's wet packed up there, but they got a bunch of snow last weekend when other people didn't get it. Bretton Woods got it. So they have 118 acres total, and that adds up to 8 miles of skiing. And not any snow making today because it's a little bit warm for that. But they have 110 acres of skiing, and that is due to the snowmaking they've been doing, plus also the grooming they've been doing to kind of preserve all that great stuff. Patrol opened Fabian's Express and the Upper In-Between yesterday, and the Learning Center area will also be open with the Learning Center Quad, Rosebrook Meadow, and the Snow Play Zone. Don't forget, uphill travel is prohibited while they work to expand terrain, and you got to respect closed ropes and be aware that hidden hazards exist. You know, it's kind of one of those things. Tickets through January 31st are now available on sale on their website. So you got a month and a half. You can pre-buy your tickets there. And then if you are going to do rental equipment or you're going to do ski school, just give them 72 hours notice for that. I think that's reasonable. So sounds like it's pretty good there. Temperatures will be in the low to mid 40s up there at Bretton Woods this morning. So King Pine Ski Area, they are planning to open up this Friday, and they don't have any totals yet. I think they're kind of keeping it close to the belt.
Oh yeah.
Or close to the vest. Close to the, I don't know.
Because
They're keeping it close.
Talking about cards, right?
What?
Talking about cards, right? Like
That's right. It's cards. That's what you keep
close
close
to your
to
chest
the
or
vest.
whatever.
That's right. But they've done their initial snowmaking is focusing on King Pine, East Slope, the Cubby Toe area, Lower Porcupine, as well as the General Summit and base areas. So they are planning for that. And they, of course, have great COVID precautions in place. So you'll be able to ski and ride safely all year at King Pine. Taking a look at cross-country areas, Bretton Woods has opened up. They have 21 of their trails open. That's 32%. 0% of the trails are track set as of today. 20 of the trails are skate groomed. It's packed powder. It's machine groomed. And so go ahead and reserve your tickets online before arriving. And then you can do that right on their e-store here. And the grooming is just great up there. And so they will continue doing that. And as weather permits, they'll open up some more trails up there at Bretton Woods. And Jackson Ski Touring, 10 kilometers is open up on the Prospect Farm area. Variable and wet packed. I was out for a walk yesterday and ran into a neighbor. I didn't run into him, you know, I didn't hit him or anything like that. And he's up there. He's working up there at Jackson Cross Country. And he and his parents have gone up skiing. And they say it's great. They say the conditions are just fabulous up there at Prospect Farm. If you're looking for some distance classic and skating, the Boggy Brook and Quail, those have the most grooming right now. The Beaver Bog and Orchard have also been groomed over the past week. And if you like to climb and descend, the Hubs and Beth Hendricks are open. So then you got a couple things there. So snowshoe trails are also open with the Holcomb Trail. Recommended due to the greater snow depths at the upper elevation. So they are doing, you know, they did a lot ahead of time to get the trails ready, you know, in terms of, you know, trail prep, so that whatever snow they get. So it's not one of those things that all of a sudden you're skiing along and there's like a tree in your way. I don't know, how do you get over this tree? They don't have any of that. They cleared it all.
You get rid of those trees.
Beautiful trails up at Jackson. So check them out at Jackson XC. So there is our snow report for you right there. And we're hoping, crossing our fingers for snow.
That's all we can do, or all, you know, skiers can do.
That's it.
Because I'm excluded.
You're
well, not unwillingly.
You're excluded. We like it. We'll include you anyway, Matthew. When I go skiing, I'm doing this for Matthew.
And every time you do it.
Yeah. Well, that was my cross country, my downhill.
I'll feel something deep in my chest, and I'll know that it's you doing that.
That's right.
And I'm so happy.
That's right. You know what else I would do for you if I could, Matthew? I would let you qualify for Watch a Whim.
I love it.
But I can't, so I won't. But you can qualify for the Outdoor Research Echo hoodie in size medium in pewter, anti-odor, wicking, and quick drying. It makes a great base layer.
Great base.
Just something comfy to wear.
Right.
You know, it's all about comfort these days.
Comfort's big.
Back when I was a kid, we didn't have comfort. We wore wooden boxes and we were happy.
Comfort was for social. All right, moving on.
All right, call us now, 356-6619, and fill in the blank. Unlike the wolf or domestic dog, blank run with their tail pointing down. Unlike the wolf or domestic dog, blank run with their tail pointing down.
It's something within that that cousin.
It's not a white-tailed deer. We know that.
Not a white-tailed deer.
You see how I hazarded a guess there, and I knew that it wasn't a white-tailed deer because they definitely run with their tail pointing up. You know, I think I've heard this before, but I can't remember what it is. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you know the answer?
Could it be a coyote?
Could it be a coyote? It is a coyote. Wow. I did not know that.
We're educational.
That's it. We are educational. Who's on the phone?
It's Mary Ellen.
Hi, Mary Ellen. How are you today?
Very good.
Oh, good. Well, yes, so you are our next qualifier for the Outdoor Research hoodie.
Awesome.
And did you know it was a coyote? Have you, or did you guess?
Well, we have a lot of coyotes in this area, and I wasn't sure, but I thought, maybe that it was a coyote.
There you go. We used your knowledge to qualify. I like that. All right, hang on the phone. We'll get more info from info. So it wasn't just a guess. It was. I've heard that before, but
yeah?
I would never have guessed it was a coyote. But I just knew that there was something that ran with it. It's one of those little facts.
That was new to me, I gotta say. It's not. It obviously hasn't changed my life, but that was. It's new to me.
Well, no, actually.
What?
I know why I've heard that.
What's up?
Because it's kind of one of those things like that. If you were out in the woods and you saw something running and it had its tail down, you'd know it was a coyote. If you said, "Oh, that's a wolf or a dog," no, because the tail is down, it's a coyote.
Oh, okay.
That's how I remember that fact.
Some good survival tips in case you're stranded in the woods.
That's it. And you could, pet them.
Like I was watching White Mountains TV today that day. I remember. Tail
That's
down.
it. And we'll be back in a minute here on White Mountains Today.
We made USAA insurance for veterans like Martin. When a hailstorm hit, he needed his insurance to get it done right away. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
Plan a winter getaway to the heart of North Conway Village at the Eastern Slope Inn Resort. This historic inn offers sparkling clean, spacious suites with full kitchens and modern amenities, including an indoor swimming pool and hot tub. Walk to village shops, restaurants, and outdoor activities. Book your North Conway escape. Prices start as low as $129 per night. Go to esi.vacations.
Not gonna lie, Jake from State Farm. That Daniel deal got me some sweet savings on my insurance.
Daniel, State Farm offers surprisingly great rates to everyone.
Sure you do. Tell you what, I'm not supposed to do this, but I'll let you try the chunk, honey.
Oh, I'm good. Here's the deal. Great rates, kinda our thing.
You wanna meet the queen?
I'm not dressed for that. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The reviews are in for the newest breakfast and lunch restaurant in North Conway, 27 North.
I like the small town vibe. It's a really friendly place. You know, it's a very eclectic menu, so you can get a little bit of everything. You know, you feel like you're at home.
Skills come out, the food's always really hot. It's very good. It stays warm the whole time. You got that sizzle in the plate.
It was amazing.
27 North in North Conway Village, behind Badger Realty.
Over 75 years ago, the Saunders family started White Mountain Oil and Propane to serve this community. White Mountain Oil and Propane was there to deliver range oil, install modern oil heating systems, and introduce new leading-edge appliances. Today, White Mountain Oil and Propane is still run by the Saunders family, and it's the area's premier energy retailer, delivering premium fuel products across northern New Hampshire and western Maine. 3 generations, that's dependability. That's White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
And welcome back here on this fine Sunday morning on White Mountains today. And Rob Clark here with you. And a fine day. A fine day. Hey, let's take a look around the White Mountains. You know, it's drizzly here. Patchy drizzle here in North Conway. And let's see what it's going to do around the White Mountains. And this is presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane. They have been serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. And wow, look at that. That's a dark photo this morning. Usually it's not quite so dark there in Conway. Our tree, we can't see our tree. And that is the view of Mount Washington. Mount Washington is going.
I watched a horror movie last night, and it looked exactly like this. So just to set everyone's
Great.
I'm sure it's going to be beautiful.
Way to brighten the mood, Matthew.
It was a great movie. Hey.
34 degrees in Conway this morning. Kind of the whole valley seems to be hanging out at 34 degrees this morning. But that's what it is in Conway this morning. And then moving up to the summit of Mount Washington. You know what it is up there? You'd look at that picture and you'd say, oh, it's like wicked cold. 32 degrees up on the summit of Mount Washington right now. But you can see kind of the rime ice is melting a little. So,
hey, Rob, I promised Bella I'd ask, what is rime ice?
What is rime ice? Well, you're going to have to go to me. So rime ice it's really cool. So imagine this water bottle.
Yes.
So if you had this here, and then you would see the ice that would form off of it.
Oh,
you know,
off the condensation.
Kind of in tendrils.
All right, okay.
So the water droplets, water vapor that's in the fog, when it hits something cold, kind of builds up on it, as you would expect. But here's the thing, is that you would think you see this, and you go, oh, the wind is coming from this direction, and it's building up the ice on here, kind of like a flag. No. The wind is coming from this direction, so it's gathering on there. So rime ice builds into the wind, which is kind of interesting. So you would think that it would be the other way around. But and if you're up there standing outside for long enough, it will build up on you too.
Holy.
It will start building up on there. And it's fascinating. I know I've said this before. I had a chance to do an edu trip now many years ago up on the summit, and we had a blustery night, and we were out there, and we had rime ice building up on, and you'll see the photos of the observers. Sometimes they're out there, and it builds up on their beards and on their mask and their, but that is what rime ice is. So rime ice is, and it's very crispy. Depending on, sometimes it's a little bit harder, but a lot of times it's kind of like you can crunch it, like crunch, crunch, like sugar candy.
I definitely did not think that you were going to say any of that, and that's really interesting. I'm not even trying to be like, that is, I just thought you were going to be like, it's just ice that built up.
Oh, no, it's cool. And the thing is, it can build up, especially up on the summit. They have to watch out for it because it can build up and, be these big chunks.
Yeah.
And then as it starts to warm up a little, those chunks can come down. I mean, they could definitely, they could hurt you if they fell on you.
Oh, my Lord.
But yeah, I love and just rime ice is so pretty because it's magical. Not if you're, you probably have seen some photos sometimes of, like Cape Cod, when they'll get hit by a nor'easter, and so their houses, are covered in ice. So it's kind of like that. It's not quite as much rime ice, but it's in the same theory.
No way.
But rime ice builds towards the wind, which is kind of interesting. So all of that on the left and right of that picture, probably yesterday when it was forming, was building up, but now that it's melting, it's just kind of becoming a melty thing.
Wow. That is, I know it's redundant, but I never in my life would have thought that would have been what rime ice was.
Yeah, rime ice 101.
I love it.
And so a lot of times you think that Mount Washington is covered in snow, and oftentimes it is just covered in rime ice.
It's just the day after tomorrow or whatever, that movie with Dennis Quaid. And it's
Right.
just all iced over, and it's a new ice age.
Right.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Thank you, Rob.
Oh, absolutely. And there is North Conway Village, 34 degrees in North Conway Village as we speak.
Love it.
So today you're going to expect patchy drizzle before 1 p.m. The drizzle could be heavy at times, and then areas of dense fog before 11 a.m. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 27. And then on Monday, chance of rain and snow showers between 1 and 4. Then a chance of snow showers after 4 p.m. Tuesday, sunny with a high near 25, and Wednesday, partly sunny with a high near 22. So there's your forecast for you right there. And let's take a look at what's happening in the Mount Washington Valley and the White Mountains with our news and events. As more alpine resorts, Nordic centers, and backcountry ski trails open up, it's important to remember all locations will enforce statewide precautionary mandates to prevent the spread of COVID-19. The Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce has formed a list of helpful tips for enjoying the White Mountains safely. At resorts, wear masks while skiing and riding, maintain social distancing at all times, and plan your trip by reserving tickets in advance. If you're in the backcountry, dispose of all waste from natural environments. Bring all safety equipment, including those which seem excessive. You always want to be prepared. Avoid messy weather, be respectful by avoiding closed trails, and be kind to your fellow skiers. The full breakdown is under our news tab on whitemountains.tv. And 'tis the season for riding Santa's Holiday Express of the Conway Scenic Railroad. It's an hour-long seasonal journey down the Conway Branch for families with young children. You'll be thrilled to see Santa and Mrs. Claus arrive by train. And every child gets a goodie bag, including cookies and chocolate milk. There's a treasure hunt en route, and COVID-19 precautions, including social distancing, are practiced throughout the entire journey. Availability varies, so please check the calendar for live availability. New Hampshire's award-winning Weather Vane Theater and acclaimed theater company Out of the Box Theatrics virtual co-production of A New York Holiday Minute premieres this Monday at 5:30 and 7:30. This 90-minute original holiday anthology will live stream from Monday to Friday, excuse me, at the same times, and then one final performance on Sunday the 20th. And don't forget, A New York Holiday Minute follows everyday souls through the highs and lows of living in the city during the holidays, from cynical Christmas elves to awkward family gatherings and even heartwarming holiday magic. A New York Holiday Minute is entertaining as it is enlightening. To purchase tickets to the live link, head over to the release on whitemountains.tv. And the holidays are upon us. If you or a loved one is a fan of local flavors, both literally and figuratively, you won't want to miss out on these incredible gift ideas at the Red Parker Pub. During their annual gift card sale, you can get a free $20 gift card with each $100 gift card you buy. And it can all be done online through their website, redparkerpub.com.
It's important to note, though, I will say, it was updated for yesterday, but the Red Parker Pub one, the deadline for that was yesterday.
That was okay.
So yeah, unfortunately the only offer still available is Spruce Hurricane, but that is still a really good deal for what you get.
So, but you still can get a gift card from the Red Parker.
Very true, yes.
You still can get one. But the Spruce Hurricane, save up to $250 holiday gift certificates by just covering $200 of it. Yeah, that's $50 free. Offer is valid until Christmas Eve and won't be redeemable until the 26th. So keep it tuned throughout the holiday season to stay up to date on the local ideas and updates. And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Gear up, gather round, or grab everyday essentials at Settlers Crossing in North Conway. Shop for winter essentials at the newly opened REI Co-op, or take a break from the slopes and grab petties at Katie's Nails. Cap off your day with friends at local favorite Black Cap Grill and enjoy one of its award-winning cocktails. Settlers Crossing is located at 1500 White Mountain Highway. Visit settlersgreen.com to scroll stores and menus. For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Replace old smudges with Whirlpool fingerprint-resistant appliances so you can focus less time on cleaning and more on taste testing. A gift for your kitchen brings joy to all. Shop the full suite of stainless steel Whirlpool appliances now at Lowe's.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Feast your eyes on the Sicilian Sauté at Delaney's. Locally sourced Italian sausage and shrimp, sautéed with local mushrooms, fire-roasted artichokes, and tomatoes. Tossed with their 5-cheese tortellini and a tomato vodka cream sauce, served on a bed of fresh baby spinach. Menu at Delaney's.com. Head to J-Town Deli for these hearty lunch options. Chicken spinach curry veggie soup, Tuscan herb chicken sandwich with fresh tomatoes and melted provolone cheese. Quiche with bacon, roasted red peppers, grilled asparagus, and cheddar provolone cheeses. And lemon meringue, traditional whoopie pie, and an Oreo ball, all made with love. Full menu at jtowndeli.com. Find this delicious offering at the Christmas Farm Inn. Seared scallops with ginger pea and cilantro gremolata, served with roasted candied sweet potatoes. Goes well with wine, a martini, or a specialty cocktail, or a bourbon or whiskey from their pub's extensive selection. Menu at ChristmasFarmInn.com. Spend an evening at Max's at Snow Village Inn for fresh Maine Coast oysters, rack of lamb, or catch of the day. Pair it with a specialty cocktail or a selection from their upscale affordable wine list. Or go for the mouth-watering burger and a local beer. Full menu at SnowVillageInn.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit TheValleyOriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountains TV 16. And heading up to the summit of Mount Washington, we get to say a happy good morning to Nicole. Nicole, how are you this morning?
Good morning. We're doing well. Quite warm, actually.
Yeah, we were looking at the photos and noticing that your rime ice is melting.
Definitely. We had a little bit of glaze yesterday as we reached around 32, but even right now, everything is already melted off, so we are pretty much ice-free as far as our instrument tower goes.
Wow. Wow. What are you looking at today up there, then?
Today we are going to be in the clouds for the duration of at least the daylight hours. we are expecting some snow showers and freezing rain or drizzle this morning. Cold air is going to continuously be moving in throughout our forecast period, so anything that's starting as rain right now with these warm temperatures is going to transition over to some frozen or freezing precipitation. So today, expecting snow accumulations of a trace to 2 inches, ice accumulations of a trace to a tenth of an inch. Temperatures, as I mentioned, right now we're at 34 degrees. Our average temperature for today is only 11, so it is quite warm. And then it will be falling throughout the day to the upper teens, so more seasonable. Winds are going to be increasing throughout the day with gusts up to 90 miles an hour and sustained winds 55 to 75. Moving into tonight, we actually are going to start to see some of our clouds break up tonight into tomorrow. So we will be in and out of clouds tonight and then mostly in the clear tomorrow. But we are going to continuously be getting colder. So tomorrow or tonight, mid-teens, tomorrow starting in the upper teens, falling throughout the day to around 10. And actually starting 6 p.m. tomorrow, Monday, we are going to be in a wind chill advisory because some of those colder temperatures are going to be moving in for Tuesday.
Now, what about us down in the valley? I don't think it's quite as drastic, but not totally different either.
No, it's going to be around the similar trend of getting colder, some drizzle and fog this morning, mostly cloudy skies, temperatures in the mid-40s. So, again, it is kind of a little warm for right now. Tonight, partly cloudy, mid-20s, a little bit gusty winds. So you have winds at 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 for tonight. And then tomorrow, cloudy, chance of snow showers because, again, we are going to be getting a little bit colder, temperatures in the mid-30s and winds light variable. And then, again, Tuesday we are going to be expecting actually our coldest temperatures of the season so far.
Wow. All righty. Well, Nicole, thank you so much for letting us know what's going on.
Awesome. Have a great day.
You too. Enjoy it up there on the summit of Mount Washington. Nicole Tallman letting us know what is happening up there. And, of course, you can always tune in to their website. Tune in? Do you tune into a website? I tune into a website.
Log on, whatever.
Log on. There you go. To mountwashington.org. And you can do that. So, kind of along that line. So, my computer's been glitchy, and it's all my fault. So, I brought it in, to get it, cleaned up, tuned up, or whatever. Because you know what I did? I had my previous computer.
Yeah.
I got my Mac, and I had my previous computer, and I transferred everything. But, you're not supposed to do that because it transfers all the glitch. So I've been dealing with it, new computer, but I've been dealing with the glitch for 3 years. I said, that's it. So I'm bringing it in, getting it cleaned up. I think they take some furniture polish to it or something like that. But it's really weird to not have the computer at home. So, well, let me go check that. I can't. I mean, I have another computer. We have other computers in the house. But, it's that's my computer. I know how it works. And,
right. Number of times I've been there, and it's like you feel naked,
Yeah, it's kind of like...
It's like you're missing your child. It's like, where's my boy?
Yeah. So there was something yesterday I was going to go, let me look at our computer. I can't.
What am I going to do?
But we do have this handy computer right here in our hands.
I was going to say, I'll use the magic little calculator that
I have
in my pockets.
That's one of the things. Watching movies, we watched The Santa Claus last night.
Oh, yeah.
And made in 1994. And at the beginning of the movie, he's on his cell phone, which is like, this big massive thing with the buttons. And, it's one of those telltale signs in a movie is either they don't, we watched something else, I can't remember, maybe it was Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger or something like that. And they had no cell phones when that movie came out. And so it's so funny looking at that and so I think in Commando we're like, if he had a cell phone, this movie would have been over in 10 minutes because they could have just called somebody.
Right.
And it's so interesting about that. I mean, there's I have this story idea that literally has been ruminating, bouncing around my mind for 35 years. I came up with the idea 35 years ago. I've never written it or anything like that, but I always think I'm going to write it. But the first part of this story would not work in the cell phone world.
It's you can set it in the. In
well,
the
I would have to. Yeah, I'd have to set it. You'd have to drive in old cars and stuff like that.
It's a period piece.
Yeah. But you couldn't do it because of that. Though the whole plot is totally thrown out because somebody doesn't find out about something, because he's up in a cabin, away from cell phones.
Something you could easily just shoot off a text and solve.
Right, exactly. But, by the way, we need milk and sour cream.
Okay. Milk
Okay.
and sour cream.
And you know what else we need? We need
Watch
to
and
get another qualifier for Watch and Win.
I love
And we're
it.
going to do that
Cue
right
the
now
music.
with our Watch and Win. And you know, Matthew has gone over the rules. He's gone over the rules. I don't need to go over
A couple
again.
times.
You know, Matthew has said them. We've heard them.
One per household.
One per household. Oh, I like these ones. Okay. Guess the New England set movie based on this description. Alienated by tragedy at a young age, the lives of three childhood friends intertwine one last time with when life's unpredictability hits them yet again.
The end's a little vague. The beginning's a little.
You have piqued my interest, and New England set movie.
It's very, very acclaimed. Directed by someone very acclaimed. Starring people very acclaimed. It is it's probably my favorite. I mean, not that anyone
Wow.
knows that, but this is.
Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Jumanji.
Is it Jumanji? No, it is not Jumanji.
And the ending of this is vague because I wanted to cover up a spoiler.
Yeah, I guess so. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Hello? Are you there? Huh. Alienated by tragedy at a young age. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us? Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Did he ask if we can hear him? Because I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Is it The Departed?
Is it The Departed?
Oh, it's a good guess.
Good guess, but nope, not The Departed.
It is a crime story.
Oh, it is a crime story. Ooh. Wow. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Hi, is it Mystic River?
Is it Mystic River? It is Mystic River. Oh, wow.
Love Mystic River.
Wow. I have not seen that in a long time. Wow.
one of my
Who's on the
favorites.
phone?
Mike.
Mike, how are you today?
I'm doing good. How's everyone doing out there?
Good. We're doing great. And where are you calling from this morning?
Calling from Meredith.
Calling for, is it patchy drizzle in Meredith today?
Yeah, a little foggy, some drizzle.
Yeah.
Patchy drizzle.
Kind of what it is. I think we're going to, in the forecast for today. All right, well, you're our third qualifier this morning for the Outdoor Research hoodie.
Excellent, thank you.
Excellent. Hang on the phone. We'll get more information from you. So, yeah, you know, I think I've only seen Mystic River once. So,
Really? Maybe it didn't. It doesn't sound like it's stuck with you, Rob. And you know, we might have to have a talk.
I think we might have
in
to have
the
a talk.
parking lot.
I think I'm also confusing it with another movie. Well, we can talk about that off air.
Tim Robbins, Sean Penn.
I know.
Kevin
Yeah, I'm
Bacon.
definitely thinking of a different movie.
Oh no.
So, all right, we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Head to Black Cap Grill for Maine Coast sea scallops, creamy lobster, and mascarpone risotto arancini, served with a roasted red pepper and tomato coulis, and topped with a lemon chive aioli. Or enjoy a pear and goat cheese salad with your choice of protein. More at blackcapgrill.com. The Red Parka Pub in Glen is where you'll find these succulent barbecue spare ribs, a full rack of slow-cooked St. Louis-style pork ribs with their famous homemade barbecue sauce, and this 12-ounce choice sirloin, hand-cut on premises and char-broiled to order. More at redparkapub.com. At Joseph's Spaghetti Shed in Glen is where you'll find Beth's Chicken Piccata, sautéed chicken breast with fresh spinach, roasted red peppers, artichoke hearts, and garlic in a lemon caper cream sauce. Enjoy it with a loaf of fresh homemade Italian bread, a glass of Chianti, with chocolate cake or apple crumble for dessert. josephspaghettished.blogspot.com for the full menu. These mouth-watering Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips await you at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. They're grilled the way you like them, served with mashed potatoes and seasonal vegetable. It pairs exceptionally well with the Shovel Handle's exclusive Story Point Cabernet from Sonoma Valley. Menu at shovelhandlepub.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Helping seniors.
Helping kids.
Helping families.
Helping pets. These are the lives Subaru retailers have impacted in our communities through our support of over 1,400 hometown charities. In fact, Subaru and our retailers will have proudly donated over $200 million to national and hometown charities through the Subaru Share the Love event.
Get 0% for 63 months, and Subaru will donate $250 to charity.
This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Family recipes from New York's Little Italy, passed down through generations. The best tomatoes, cheeses, olive oils imported directly from Italy, combined with the best homemade pasta, fresh cut steaks, veal, chicken, seafood, and Marcello's famous Italian meatballs. An elegant bistro. Tuscan Patio and Twilight Wine Garden offer wines straight from the vineyards of Tuscany. An espresso martini, local brew or specialty cocktail at a lavish indoor bar. Authentic Italian gelato, homemade cannolis, tiramisu, and espresso.
I've lived in the Bronx since I'm 3 years old, close to Arthur Avenue. This is the real deal. This is Italian food.
Now take the amazing flavor of Chef Vito Marcello's pasta sauces and dressings home with you. On sale at the Bistro and in stores around New England. This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro, CV Street, North Conway Village.
For hands that live to see the sun. Don't settle for silver. Nourish and protect with new Gold Bond Age Defense Hand Cream with SPF. Champion your skin.
It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at a award-winning restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station with seasonal outdoor dining options available, plus a function room for parties, weddings, or corporate events. Daily tours of the brewery are available, where you'll learn about our history, process, canning line, and sample some of our beers, like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000-footer IPA, Moody Brew, or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale. A variety of seasonal and limited release beers like Lost Time and Exit 32 are available on tap and in our gift shop. With weekly entertainment, 40 unique rooms and suites, and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for your next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInnNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. And, I got a hankering. I got a fever. I got a hankering for some Italian food.
Oh, some of that good
and I think that I'm going to watch this and I'm going to be like, get me the Italian food. Because what we're going to do is Chrissy Rochette explored Chef Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Chef Vito Italian.
Vito Italia.
Chef Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. And it's famous, of course. And so she got a tour from Chef Vito himself. And we're going to watch it now. And we're all going to be hungry afterwards.
We're back with Explore the White Mountains, and tonight we're here at Vito Marcello's Italian restaurant with Vito Marcello himself. So your restaurant is rooted in Italian family tradition. Tell me a little bit more about that family history.
Okay. History goes way back. My grandpa Vito Marcello Sr. actually started in the restaurant business on Mulberry Street in Little Italy, Manhattan. Which is very exciting. We're now 4 generations are going strong. Myself, my nieces, my mom, Angela, she's the best. You'll see her out front. all carry on this tradition of putting out the most delicious Italian food possible, including nice wines, authentic products imported from Italy, and it's been great. It's North Conway and the Mount Washington Valley has been very good to the Marcello family.
And this is a beautiful restaurant. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
It's got a lot of different seating options too. So we're here at the bar right now, but there's also a dining area with seated tables.
Yes. We have a beautiful bar area. We have several designated dining room areas. We can have small parties. You know, we've had wedding rehearsals. We've had weddings here, and we don't do it often, but when we do it right. We also have, as you know, our new patio, the addition to the bistro.
Which is wonderful in the summertime.
Oh, it's been great.
So not a lot of people get to see the back and what goes on behind the curtains of the restaurant. Do you think there's any chance we could get a sneak peek?
You know you can.
Okay.
You know you can. We're going to make some homemade pasta, some homemade gelato.
Okay.
This is fun stuff.
All right, let's go take a peek.
Well, we talked earlier about the products that I import from Italy, and here are some of them. We have our Castelvetrano olives, our Sicilian olives.
Ooh.
They are delicious,
They
okay?
look delicious.
We use great Sicilian olive oil, Tuscan olive oil, and Umbrian olive oils. It depends on what dish we use them for, but they're all from Italy and other people who produce these products. This is great. We have a nice Cabo Golds here. Prosciutto Parma, of course. It comes from the Emilia-Romagna region of Italy. We use a rosemary-infused prosciutto cotto, is a cooked ham, Italian ham with Italian herbs, rosemary, thyme, and so on and so forth.
Sounds delicious.
We use a 2-year age Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. You got to taste this.
Oh, yeah.
As it melts, it tastes even better. It gets stronger and very buttery.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we have our Pecorino Romano, which we grate fresh over our pasta dishes.
Yep.
We import our provolone, gorgonzola, Asiago, all from Italy. This is tradition right here. You're not going to get better than this. Okay, check this out. Tomato basil, a house marinara tomato basil with our delicious meatballs. Marcello's meatballs. My grandpa Vito, he did it up, and I'll tell you right now, he can't keep them on the shelf.
So, Vito, we can't take your secret family recipe.
No.
I get it. But can we take a little taste home with us?
You sure can. Our sauces are available at Hannaford Supermarkets, Zab's, and Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. And remember, Vito's tomato basil sauce was written up in the Washington Post as one of the healthiest sauces you can buy. I'm very proud of that.
So we've moved on to dessert at this point, and I am seeing something that looks absolutely exquisite, but why is there a shot of espresso next to it?
Oh, this is a homemade stracciatella gelato, which is a fior di latte, dark chocolate, shaved in melted dark chocolate, dripped right into the gelato as it comes into out of the machine. And we actually have a little bit of espresso to make it affogato. It's a great choice in the winter. Breaks things up a little bit and gives it a nice mocha flavor. So let's give this a try. Tell me what you think.
So, Vito, I've heard a little bit about this homemade gelato that you make, and there's a new flavor coming out?
Oh yeah, it's winter time and we're making frozen hot chocolate gelato. It actually tastes just like a hot chocolate, but it's frozen. You ready to try some?
All right. Oh my God.
Homemade,
That's delicious.
real gelato.
Vito, thanks so much for showing us around. I've had a wonderful time. I can't wait to sit down and enjoy some food and drink. But before we do that, I just wanted to ask you, I heard something going around town that this is going to be a big year for you guys.
It's a very special year for us. This year, 2017, marks 90 years in the restaurant business. Wow. I can't see how proud I am to be. Still carrying on the family tradition that my grandpa, my dad Vito started. And yeah, it's going to be fun. We got a lot of exciting new recipes coming up, additions coming out to the restaurant. So yeah, it's going to be a big party in 2017 at Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. We can tell you that.
So if you're up here in the North Conway area, make sure to come visit Vito Marcello, eat some Italian food, and help him celebrate his 90th year in business. Until then, continue exploring the White Mountains.
Experience magic and wonder year-round at the Christmas Loft and Tricks and Treats in North Conway. Enchanted characters greet you as you step through the door of the Christmas Loft, entering a world where every day is the Christmas of your memories. Stroll through the wondrous Christmas Village, exploring scenes of White Mountain Christmas past. The journey leads you to room after room of decorated Christmas trees, Christmas lights, holiday decor, gifts, collectibles, and New England's largest selection of ornaments. Ready for the White Mountain's most magical treats? Head to the Tricks and Treats shop for gourmet Annabelle's ice cream, crazy shakes, and more. Enjoy them on the garden patio with sunset-facing mountain views. Inside the Tricks and Treats shop is where you'll discover the spooky interactive Halloween room with costumes and decorations, plus all kinds of toys, novelty items, and gifts. Our stores bring people joy. Experience the magic of the Christmas Loft and Tricks and Treats in North Conway and North Woodstock, New Hampshire.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain, or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
Winter weather, outdoor activities, and indoor heat can be harsh on your skin, hair, and body. Here are 3 spa retreats which soothe, replenish, and restore, all in one location. FaceWorks Skincare Boutique pampers, nourishes, and balances your skin using advanced rejuvenation procedures including cupping, extraction, and glycolic peels. Try their soothing pedicures, brow and lash tinting, and waxing for healthy, relaxing results in their hygienic setting. Color Bliss is an intimate hair care salon serving one customer at a time in a safe, relaxing, sanitized space. In-depth consultations combined with expert color and styling techniques developed through 30 years of experience and training to deliver satisfying results. You'll love your hair. Advanced Skincare Center offers the most effective treatments available, including Ultherapy and Cool Sculpting, microneedling, and intense pulsed light treatments for hair removal, sun damage, and spider veins. With over 20 years of experience, they'll help you look and feel your best. FaceWorks, Color Bliss, and Advanced Skincare are located at 2977 White Mountain Highway, across from Delaney's. Call today for your special treatment.
Before we talk about tax-smart investing, what's new?
Audrey's expecting.
Twins.
Maybe closer to the twins.
Change in plans.
At Fidelity, a change in plans is always part of the plan.
Managing type 2 diabetes? You're on it. Jardiance knows you're doing all you can to manage type 2 diabetes and heart disease. But could your medication do more to lower your heart risk? Jardiance can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death for adults who also have known heart disease, so it could help save your life from a heart attack or stroke. And it lowers A1C.
Jardiance can cause serious side effects including dehydration, genital yeast or urinary tract infections, and sudden kidney problems. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may be fatal. A rare but life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis or have severe kidney problems. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar,
Lower A1C and lower risk of a fatal heart attack?
On it with Jardiance.
We're committed to making Jardiance available and affordable. With our savings card, eligible patients pay as little as $0.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood, steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants, or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
Plan a winter getaway to the heart of North Conway Village at the Eastern Slope Inn Resort. This historic inn offers sparkling clean, spacious suites with full kitchens and modern amenities, including an indoor swimming pool and hot tub. Walk to village shops, restaurants, and outdoor activities. Book your North Conway escape. Prices start as low as $129 per night. Go to esi.vacations.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountains TV 16. It is Sunday, the 13th of December, just about 8:45 in the morning right now. And I know that some of you are watching us right here on local cable. I think there's some people watching on their computers, some people streaming, some people from afar. There are people, I'm sure, from afar.
Oh, they have to be.
Who are watching us this morning. And there is the North Conway Village live cam, 34 degrees in North Conway right now, and Patchy Drizzle.
Patchy Drizzle, the Drizzle brothers.
Patchy Drizzle, one of the Drizzle brothers. Patchy Drizzle is out there. And Matthew is here with me this morning, and good morning again, Matthew. Good to see you.
Hello.
And, Matthew, I got to give him kudos. Matthew's the one who comes up with the questions, and some of them so easy, and some of them quite challenging. And a lot of New England, well, mostly New England, all New England-based questions, pretty much.
Yeah, I try to do only New England. I cycle, and I've always wondered if anyone's caught on to the pattern. Probably not. But I tend, it's geography or history or something along those lines. That's where what town is this that comes from? Then it'll be animals, because we're
in nature.
We're indoors, but we're outside.
Yeah, I was going to go. If there's animals in here, Matthew, we got a problem.
Right. Where they're not supposed to be, that is. And, then it's usually entertainment and then sports. Those are the four big ones. And I try to always keep it localized. I try.
There you go.
Or relevant, at least. You know what I mean?
And most of the sports ones I won't get. So
yeah,
I do better on the entertainment ones. I do pretty good on the animals.
You do, yeah. I mean, you do surprisingly. I think you do surprisingly well for the animal stuff.
Yeah.
You always impress me, man. I will say that.
Well, thank you. You're
welcome.
I like to impress.
Well, you do, man.
And so it's winter. It's really funny thinking about, how every year is different. I can't remember because I can't remember. But a couple of years ago, where by this point, all the ski areas were almost like 100% open.
Right, yeah.
Cross country was open. And then this year, it's not. But it could change. We could get a big storm in a week, and then we're coated down. And I think, to me, that's one of the fun things about living up here. I'd like to have snow on the ground.
Yeah.
Obviously, would like to have snow on the ground. But I don't want to say, it's kind of the unpredictability that some years it's going to be warm, some years it's going to be colder. And I just think it adds to one of the reasons that we love living in New England. It's the old, if you don't, like the weather, wait a minute. And it's kind of the same thing with the month. If you don't like the weather, give it a little time. I'm not worried that we won't have snow or anything like that.
We're gonna have snow.
I just find it so interesting how it changes, and I think about that. Like every year, I'm like, we got to get in the stuff from outside because it's going to snow, and then you sit there going. And then like a couple years ago, I have an old Boston Whaler. When I say old, it's old. And I was like, well, I got to put the cover on it, and it snowed, and it was like a foot of snow in there. And then luckily my brother-in-law, who knows boats better than I do, said, it's a whaler, don't worry about it. And I mean, so it literally filled up with snow and then ice. It was, solid ice inside there.
Jeez.
But it's fine. It's a Boston whaler.
Right.
But you just don't know, and it's like I had no chance to then cover it because it never got warm enough to get the snow and the ice out of it. So, but
Dang. Well, I mean, it sounds like that boat can be pushed to its limits.
Oh yeah, they are. A lot of them people never cover up because it's like it's a whaler.
That's a whaler.
That's a
dude.
whaler. Mine's
Keep it on
51 years old.
Dang.
Yeah. Oh, it's beat up.
It's a silver fox.
It is. It's almost as old as me.
Almost.
But it's because for that reason I'm not a responsible boat owner who covers my boat in September. So, but that's it. The unpredictability. I like some predictability of getting the snow on the ground and everything else. But it is also kind of it makes every year a little different.
Well, you never know when we're going to get another dry winter,
right?
Because I remember one Christmas when I was young where it was Christmas Day and I could see grass, and I haven't had that for a very long time. And I don't think it's going to happen necessarily. It'll probably be different for New Hampshire than Maine, even though there's literally no difference between it's just an imaginary line that we call a border. But they're saying it's going to be wet and crappy. They're saying it's not going to be a very fluffy, snowy winter.
Well, we're gonna ignore you then, Matthew.
We're gonna change that,
because we want our fluffy, snowy winter is what we want.
I'm just joking.
Well, there's the classic story of the guy who lived right on, he lived in Maine, but he was right on the border of Maine and New Hampshire.
Oh.
And then they did the measuring, and they said, and they moved the border, and they went to him and they said, "Sir, we just want to let you know that we've moved the border, and now you live in New Hampshire and not Maine." And he's like, "Well, thank God. I couldn't take another one of them Maine winters." All right, and with that, let's see what's. Speaking of weather, let's show our. Did we even talk about weather yet?
We can. We
talked about it.
That was a very cute joke.
Very, It's true though.
Yeah.
It's a true story.
It is.
And,
it was me.
So a cold front's going to move through the area later today, and while we will not see much change in temperature, the low clouds and drizzle will be clearing out, and the fast-moving system is expected to stay mostly south of the area on Monday, but it will usher in much colder weather than recent days. A strong cold front will blast through the area Tuesday with gusty winds and highs struggling to reach freezing, and this will set the stage for the next storm system approaching from the southwest. While precipitation type looks to remain snow, the question is how far north that snow will go. And patchy drizzle before 1 p.m. The drizzle could be heavy at times. Areas of dense fog before 11 a.m. Otherwise mostly cloudy with a high near 46. Light and variable winds becoming 5 to 10 in the afternoon. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 27. Northwest winds around 5, becoming calm after midnight. Then on Monday, chance of rain or snow showers between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Then it might change to snow after 4 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 37. Calm winds. 30% chance of precipitation there on Monday. On Monday night, a chance of snow showers before 8 p.m., then scattered snow showers between 8 p.m. and 2 a.m., partly cloudy with a low near 22, and then light west winds increasing 5 to 10, could increase up to 20 miles per hour on Monday night. And then continuing out for the week on Tuesday, sunny with a high near 25, Wednesday partly sunny with a high near 22, Thursday 40% chance of snow, mostly cloudy with a high near 24, then Friday mostly sunny with a high near 29. So up on the summit of Mount Washington, we chatted with them earlier, and they're going to be in the clouds all day with snow showers likely. Slight chance of freezing rain or drizzle in the morning, snow accumulations of a trace to 2 inches, ice accumulations of a trace to 1/10 of an inch from freezing rain. And then winds west 40 to 55, increasing to 55 to 75, and gusts up to 90 miles per hour up on the summit of Mount Washington. So there we go. Hey, don't forget, coming up on the program, we're going to find out more about the Conway Scenic Railroad. Brian Solomon is going to preview the Santa Holiday Express, where kids can see Santa arrive on a train. Plus, of course, we have Watch and Win. So one thing I want to tell you, Matthew, is we've talked about this, like drizzle. It said drizzle. Light or heavy drizzle. So, where is the line between drizzle and rain?
Right.
It's just like, as I always say, calm winds to me sounds like an oxymoron. You know, because if it's calm, how is it a wind? When you see, why isn't it a calm breeze?
Well, I was going to say, calm wind's just a breeze, right?
Well, that's what you would think. So, but it's
So
those
it's just
little things.
breezy.
It's like a chef. You know, the difference between a pinch and a dash,
Right.
and a smidgen and all that other stuff. It's the same with weather. You know, a drizzle. And I always like it, because it's the way you describe it. Oh, it's a drizzle. And they're like, what is a drizzle? I'm sure that in other parts of the country or the world, they would never know what a drizzle is.
Right. They're like, you Yanks, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's light rain.
Light rain.
Which is, I don't know, man.
Well, freezing rain is a misnomer. Because people think that freezing rain is like cold, like sleet that's falling from the sky. But freezing rain is not that at all. Freezing rain is completely rain that freezes when it touches the surface.
Right, when it's so cold that it just
because it's so cold.
it just
But
freezes
so
right
it should be, it should not be rain because the surfaces are so cold. But so freezing rain is actually kind of almost a result. It's kind of like the conclusion of the rain hitting the freezing surface, making freezing rain.
Right, because sleet isn't freezing rain.
Right, like you can't say I'm looking out the window and I see freezing rain. You can't. You're seeing rain, but when it hits the ground, it's freezing rain.
Turning to ice, and that is, of course, the true killer.
That's
come
it.
wintertime.
That's
that freezing,
the tough one right there.
Pesky frozen rain. There we go.
Yeah, frozen rain.
Frozen
or
rain.
as we would call it, ice.
Right.
All right, let's continue now with our snow report, and that is, of course, brought to us by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area. They were voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine. This winter, get out of the house and into the woods. Plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com, and they are just 35 minutes from North Conway. Beautiful drive from North Conway, by the way. So take a look at Bretton Woods alpine conditions. They are skiing on 18 trails already. 4 lifts, machine groomed and wet packed. 110 acres of skiing adds up to 8 miles of skiing. And they opened up the Fabians Express and the upper in-between yesterday, and the Learning Center area will be open today with the Learning Center Quad, Rosebrook Meadow, and the Snow Play Zone. And don't forget, you can, and they encourage you, get your tickets ahead of time. You can purchase tickets all the way up until January 31st right now. And look at that, great skiing. I had some friends who went skiing yesterday, so again, the skiing is there. So get on out, despite what Matthew and I are rambling on about.
That could be you.
The skiing conditions are great. That's the Rosebrook Lodge, I believe, up there at Bretton Woods.
Oh,
and people probably had a nice lunch, and now they're going, I'm going down to the bottom.
Going down.
That's it, after my my hearty lunch.
Hearty lunch.
That's what's happening up there at Bretton Woods. King Pine Ski Area, they're opening up on Friday. And they've been doing a lot of grooming and a lot of snowmaking. They're paused on the snowmaking this weekend because of the weather. But they did get a few inches last weekend. The nor'easter didn't give them quite as much as they wanted, but did give them a good base. And the snowmaking team is out there just laying down snow. They're focusing on King Pine, East Slope, the Cubby Toe area slope, and Lower Pokey Pine, as well as the General Summit and base area. So look forward to hearing all about their conditions come Friday on opening day at King Pine. Bretton Woods Cross Country, they are open for the season. 21 trails, 32% of their trail network is open, and 0% is track set, but 20 is skate groomed. It's pack powder, it's machine groomed, and of course they're not going to groom today because the temperature is a little bit warmer, but they did get out and groom yesterday and have great conditions up there at Bretton Woods. And Jackson Ski Touring has 10 kilometers opened up in Prospect Farm last week. When we didn't get the snow down low, they're just enough higher that they got quite a bit of snow up there on Prospect Farm. So they've got 10 kilometers that is open. And if I am correct, Prospect Farm, I don't see it in here, but I'm doing it off of my knowledge, is a dog-friendly area. So if you want to be doing some skiing with your dog, you can do it up at Prospect Farm. You may want to call them just to confirm. Rob said. But the Boggy Brook and Quail are open. Also, Beaver Bog and Orchard have been groomed over the past week. And if you want to climb and descend, Hubs and Beth Hendrick are open. So if you want to test your fitness, getting out there on the old cross-country skis. And you can do all that at Jackson Cross Country. All righty.
Watch and win?
Watch and win. I want to show it again. I want to show the color.
Okay.
Because it's a cool color.
It's a great color.
What do they call it?
What happened there? What's going
Pewter.
on? Pewter.
Pewter.
There we go.
There it is. You know, I'm one of these geeks. Like here, it's got this little bit of a green. You know, I think that's really cool.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, I do. I like that little hint of color that like nobody's gonna know except for you. You're gonna walk around going, "You like this? I got a little hint of green right here."
So in case it's ever inside out, someone can see me on the side of the road.
Well, you know, I might wear it inside out for that reason.
You're gonna have to.
That's right. Do you see that cool hoodie that Rob had? It had the hint of green.
They'll be like, it was gray, and then the friend will be like, no, it was pewter.
It was pewter with a hint of green.
It was pewter, you
All right.
idiot.
Well, let's take another qualifier. 3566619 in the 603 area code. And here's our watch and win question. Here's the deal.
Here's the deal, man.
In 2008, Alex Kleinschmidt set the known record for the longest time skied on one leg. Knowing it's under 60 seconds and avoiding specifics, guess how long he rode for the longest time skied on one leg.
It's great.
So I imagine that's without poles or those little, I guess?
I made this 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you know how long he rode?
1 hour.
1 hour. Did he ride for an hour, Matthew?
Well, it did say under 60 seconds, but I'll throw a wrong up anyways.
Yeah, it is not. So it's less than 60 seconds.
Less than a
And
minute.
can we give it to him within 5 seconds? Is that fair?
If you would prefer, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, you know.
Yeah, we can do that within
Otherwise,
5 seconds.
we could get 59 answers.
Yeah.
Good morning, White Mountains Today. How long did he ride?
55 seconds.
55 seconds. Nope. Matthew's doing the math in his head for this one. So
I'm looking at the answer in big gold letters.
So-
I'm not that smart at all, really.
I have a guess, but good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
A lot of that recently.
Yeah, I don't understand why that happens. I don't get it.
They're like, I just.
Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer?
46 seconds.
46 seconds.
So it is. It's less than 30.
Less than 30 seconds.
Less
Wow.
than 30 seconds. We gave him a few
Interesting.
guesses.
Interesting. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer?
I'm going to say 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
And Rob, you said within 5.
Within
right?
5.
Within 5.
Within 5. There we go. So
The
that
segment
means
is running long, anyways.
And yeah, now okay, 25.1 seconds. I think he got it.
Pretty much.
I think he got it.
And this
there
is
you go.
this is not considering obviously.
That's great.
There you go.
handicap.
And who's on the phone?
Teddy Telio.
Hey, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you today?
I'm doing very well. So 25 seconds. I would have thought it would have been longer, actually.
Yeah, me too.
I did too. I really did.
Yeah. When when I was reading it, I'm thinking it was probably like 4 minutes or something. But
Oh, at least, yeah.
yeah. And so what's going on today? What do you got planned for today?
I'm just relaxing, decorating the tree.
Nice. Always fun to do that. And bringing back some memories with the ornaments. So that's great. Well, hang on the phone. We'll get some more information from you. So 25 seconds.
Yeah, and it's important to keep in mind if there's anyone handicapped watching and they're like, hey, I know someone who's definitely gone longer than that. It's fair to note that this site did mention that it did not. There hasn't been a widely known record other than that. So
Yeah.
it's very likely it's been broken, probably a number of times. But this is just.
It's the official.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Watching when fun.
That's
you know?
right. That's what
It's
it's
just
fun.
how-
Hey, we'll be back here in a minute and find out more about Conway Scenic Railroad.
When Subaru
shares the love, good things happen. Over 64,000 pets supported. Over 2,500 wishes granted. Over 2 million meals provided. Over 400 national parks protected. In fact, Subaru and our retailers will have proudly donated over $200 million to national and hometown charities through the Subaru Share the Love event.
Get 0% for 63 months, and Subaru will donate $250 to charity.
Geico makes the claims process so easy. I can file and manage my claim all in the Geico app. It's not just easy, it's giving your dog your fitness tracker easy. Ah, good boy. Yes, you got it. Woo! Already got my 40,000 steps today. Can I get a what? No pain, no gain.
It's Geico Easy with fast and convenient claim service.
Look how fast I'm running. Good boy, Chester.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes, or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today. So, there's one way, if you want to get a chance to see Santa and his sleigh and his reindeer, is on the Conway Scenic Railroad. How, you wonder? Well, Brian Solomon is going to let us know all about that right now.
Hi everyone, it's Chris in the North Conway studio, and I am joined for a great interview by Brian Solomon of the Conway Scenic Railroad. Brian, where are you coming from today?
We're right here in North Conway, and I'm standing on our Bud Vista Dome Rondelet, which is our premier car. It's our nicest car. And I thought this would make kind of an interesting venue for the interview.
All right, let's talk about the great train rides you have, because you are very busy from now all the way through the holiday season and beyond. Let's start with the Santa Holiday Express. Tell us what that train is all about.
Well, this is something we've been doing, the Santa's Holiday Express, for a long time, but because of COVID-19 and different concerns and restrictions, we have a different take on it this year. Our road foreman of engines, and he's also our operations guy. He's the guy that makes everything happen here, Mike Lacey. He's the train master here in the yard. He said that when he was a kid in Meadville, Pennsylvania, that Santa used to arrive in a caboose. And that one year his father was the locomotive engineer on the train that brought Santa into town, and thought, hey, that'd be a really good way for people to see Santa. We all decided, hey, that's a great idea. And then Dave Swerk kind of took it a step forward. He's our owner. And we took one of our flat cars out of service, and we put Santa's sleigh complete with 9 reindeer on the flat car so that Santa can arrive by train, which is really pretty cool and pretty different. So what we're doing is we're running trains in tandem. It's almost like this choreographed little event. So people board the train here at North Conway. and they have a choice of different cars they can sit in, and all the cars are compartmentalized, either with little doors or with curtained off areas, so everyone's got their own little private area. We've got nice big plate glass windows. And then once they're on board the train, Santa's train comes alongside, and Santa waves and says hello to everybody, and then you continue on down to Conway, and Santa follows you about 10 minutes behind, and after we run around the engine, Santa comes by the train again. So it's really it
sounds like a magical experience for every kid aboard that train.
It's really cool. I mean, just when I've been out watching the train, just to see the kids light up when they see this other train come by with the bell going and Santa waving, and you see their faces light up, you realize we actually did something. And then we have it rigged up so that the reindeer do their thing and Santa waves, and we've got Mrs. Claus on board the caboose, and it's a real old-fashioned wooden body caboose. I mean, this is the real McCoy. It's not some replica. And we're running the train Friday afternoon. It departs here at 3:30, and then we're also running the train 3 times a day, Saturdays and Sundays. So it departs at 11:30, 1:30, and 3:30. And it makes about an hour and 15 trip or so down to Conway and back, complete with Santa. And so that's probably the most exciting thing we've done in a long time. It's a real different way of doing the Santa Claus train.
And I imagine Santa himself appreciates the train ride as well.
Santa loves the Conway Scenic Railroad. He told me the other day that this was his favorite railroad.
I imagine.
I don't think any other railroad quite gives him his own special train. So.
No, what accommodations for Santa. Of course, he deserves them. Everybody deserves a little something special after this year we've had. So if you're not on the, well, first of all, if you do want to ride the Santa train, I imagine that making reservations ahead of time is very important.
It is. Last Saturday, we were nearly sold out. I don't think we turned anybody away, but some of the trains, because we're limited in capacity, and we can't just pack people in like sardines like we would have in years past. We do our best to accommodate everybody. But to make sure that you're on board, we recommend that, you call ahead or you stop in ahead of time or you book online, and it's conwayscenic.com is our website. So.
All right. And if you're not on the Santa trains, you also have some other Valley trains that are departing throughout the weekend as well.
That's true. I decided that, not everyone wants to go for a ride with Santa. Some of the more mature crowds would probably be happy to have the kids go with Santa. They want to do something. Yeah. So we have 2 trains on weekends, Saturday and Sunday. We've got Bartlett Valley trains. They're holiday trains in that they run during the holiday season, but that's about as far as it goes. They're really just our regular Bartlett train, nice little compact train, just 3 cars. Departs here at 10 and at 12, and it makes about an hour and 45-minute run up to Bartlett and back. And we've neatly scheduled it so those trains board and deboard, if you like, when the Santa train's not here. So it neatly kind of fills a gap in the schedule.
That's fantastic. And then looking ahead to the big holiday vacation week, when everybody's looking for something to do, you guys will have train rides then as well.
Yeah, and this is a secret, so don't tell anybody. But right now, our shop guys are working to get our steam engine running. We haven't had the steam engine out since January of this year. It's been in the shop between COVID and everything else going on. We've kind of kept the steam engine a low profile, but we're working hard so that'll be out the day after Christmas, and it'll run on that interval between Christmas and New Year's, and then a few trips. We got a few special trips planned in the new year. So if people want to see or ride behind the steam engine, this will be your opportunity in 2020 to experience our steam engine. And it's a real steam engine built in 1921 for the Grand Trunk Railway in Canada. And it was our first locomotive. It arrived here in 1974. Dwight Smith, our founder and first owner, bought the locomotive himself back in 1968. And it's part of the whole reason that the Conway Scenic Railroad came to be was because of this engine. And that's steam locomotive 7470. And last year we had a naming ceremony for the engine, and we named the engine after Dwight Smith. And he came here, Dwight's in his 90s, and got to experience seeing his name printed on the side of the locomotive. And so the locomotive is now the Dwight A. Smith.
Oh,
so
that's fantastic.
That's really a special thing for us.
And might we see this, you hinted at it, in the snowy month of January as you have your snow train events?
Well, we have one steam event planned. It's going to be our winter steam event, and it's going to be on Saturday, the 2nd of January, and that's a special event with limited seating. And we're also allowing, if people want to buy it, we have one photo car with very, very limited seating. So we're going to stop a couple of times somewhere, hopefully in a nice snowy situation, so that the people in the photo car can get out for a few minutes and get the train charging past them. And that's a special thing that we're doing this year with the steam engine. And we're going to go up the mountain a little bit. We don't go all the way to Crawford with the steam engine, but we'll go about halfway. And so that's a one-day event. But probably that's more relevant for most people is we've got our snow trains, which are going to run from North Conway out to Attitash. There's a little platform there, and we're going to do that 5 times a day. Right now, I've got the train scheduled at 9, 11, 1, 3, and 5. So it makes about an hour and 40-minute round trip by the time it's all said and done.
All right. For more on train rides this winter season, either with Santa or through the scenic Mount Washington Valley, or maybe through the snow this January, you can visit the Conway Scenic Railroad website, which is
conwayscenic.com, or you can call us at 603-356-5251. And try to call us 9 to 5 weekdays, because we have people actually here waiting to take your order for tickets.
All right. Brian Sullivan from the Conway Scenic Railroad, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, no problem. And I hope I will see everybody on board. We all love it here. It's a really fun place.
You guys are making this a very fun winter indeed at the Conway Scenic Railroad. You are watching White Mountains TV.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Jake from State Farm, it's the least I can do. You really did me a solid with that, Maya markdown on my insurance.
Here's the deal, Maya. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right.
No, really, there are no markdowns, just great rates.
Pull around back in 20 minutes. I'll hook you up with the good parts.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the Supreme Chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Head to Deacon Street in North Conway Village for this thick cut of tender pork, char-grilled and finished with a sweet bourbon glaze, paired with a Templeton rye, or fresh salmon blackened in a cast-iron skillet, paired with a French martini. For dessert, a chocolate bag paired with a Maker's Mark Manhattan. Full menu at deaconst.com. Head to McGrath's Tavern Irish Pub and Restaurant for their made-from-scratch chicken cordon bleu. It's a tender breast of chicken stuffed with ham and Swiss cheese, coated in panko breadcrumbs, and topped with a Dijon cream sauce. Located on Route 16302 in North Conway. Stop by Almost There Sports Tavern and Restaurant in Albany for their famous chicken wings, barbecue steak tips, or the Grand Slam Burger, a half pound of Angus beef loaded with toppings, and with a side of thin-cut homemade onion rings. Wash it down with a Tuckerman Pale Ale brewed just up the road. The talented staff at Margarita Grill in Glen takes amazing fresh and local ingredients and turns them into these mouth-watering fajitas. Sizzling sautéed onions and peppers, fajita sauce, jack cheese, garden greens, and fire-roasted tomato salsa, wrapped in flour tortillas. Full menu at margaritagrilLNH.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Gear up, gather round, or grab everyday essentials at Settlers Crossing in North Conway. Shop for winter essentials at the newly opened REI Co-op. Or take a break from the slopes and grab petties at Katie's Nails. Cap off your day with friends at local favorite Black Cap Grill and enjoy one of its award-winning cocktails. Settlers Crossing is located at 1500 White Mountain Highway. Visit settlersgreen.com to scroll stores and menus.
This weather report is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Well, hello there. Just want to remind you that this segment of White Mountains Today is presented by Settlers Crossing. Gear up, gather around, or grab everyday essentials at Settlers Crossing. Tax-free shopping services and dining in North Conway, and you can check them out online at settlersgreen.com. And the snow report is coming right up, but first let's check on the weather and see what we've got in our forecast for us. And a cold front's going to move through the area later today, and while we'll not see much change in temperatures, the low clouds and drizzle will be cleared out. And then a fast-moving system is expected to stay mostly south of the area on Monday, but it will usher in much colder weather than recent days. And then a strong cold front will blast through the area on Tuesday with gusty winds and highs struggling to reach freezing. And that'll set the stage for the next storm system approaching from the southwest. Today, patchy drizzle before 1 p.m. The drizzle could be heavy at times. Areas of dense fog before 11 a.m., otherwise mostly cloudy with a high near 46. Light and variable winds becoming 5 to 10 in the afternoon. And then tonight, we're going to be mostly cloudy with a low around 27, northwest winds around 5, becoming calm after midnight. On Monday, chance of rain and snow showers between 1 and 4 p.m., then chance of snow showers after 4, mostly cloudy with a high near 37, 30% chance of precipitation. Monday night, chance of snow before 8 p.m., then scattered snow showers between 8 p.m. and 2 a.m., partly cloudy with a low around 22. Light west winds increasing 5 to 10 miles per hour after midnight. Could get some wind gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Tuesday, it'll be sunny with a high near 25. West winds 10 to 15, so still a little breezy on Tuesday. Wednesday, partly sunny with a high near 22. Thursday, 40% chance of snow, mostly cloudy with a high near 24. And then Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 29. I give the bonus day there. You know, throw in the Friday, kind of as the bonus day there. And there we go. So that is your weather forecast for you. Hey, I want to remind you, tune us in. Next Saturday and Sunday, 7:30 to 9:30, we will be here. And we're going to give you information on snow reports, so you can find out what's happening in your favorite ski area. Weather, so you can know what to wear when you go skiing. News and events, things that are happening in the Mount Washington Valley and the White Mountains. And also Watch and Win. We'll have another Watch and Win prize that we'll give away next week. And yeah, so we're going to be doing all of that right here on White Mountains Today every Saturday and Sunday, 7:30 to 9:30. I imagine Bella's back next Saturday.
Bella will be.
Bella was here yesterday. I got to be here today. So, and there you go. So next week. And now, speaking of snow, let's check out our snow report from Bretton Woods. And it's presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area. Voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine. This winter, get out of the house and into the woods. Just plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com, 35 minutes from North Conway. Bretton Woods is skiing on 18 trails, 4 lifts. It's machine groomed and wet packed at Bretton Woods. King Pine ski area is grooming, making snow, planning to open there on Friday. Cross-country areas, they are up and running. Bretton Woods Nordic Center is running on 21 trails and packed powder and machine groomed at Bretton Woods. Jackson Cross Country has 10 kilometers that's open up on Prospect Farm. It's variable and it's wet packed, but great skiing at Jackson Ski Touring. All right, and let's take one more qualifier for our outdoor research granite hoodie.
That was pewter.
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 Oh, pewter. You know, it's funny, I just can't. Oh, there it is.
I know pewter.
I know pewter. Pewter Drizzle.
Pewter Griffin. Oh, yeah. Pewter Drizzle's the other
Pewter
one.
Drizzle.
The triplets.
All right.
Heavy drizzle.
So 603-986-5221. No, that's not it.
Oh.
603-356-6619 is the number to call. Identify the Carroll County town highlighted in red. Identify the Carroll County town highlighted in red. Do I know it?
It's pretty northeast there.
Yeah. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you know what Carroll County town that is?
Bartlett.
Is it Bartlett? No, it's not Bartlett. It is not Bartlett. It's east of Bartlett.
It is not in the school district. I will say that.
Ooh, way to throw that one in. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us? Which?
Castleberry.
Nope. It is not Castleberry. Nope. I almost thought it was going to be right.
Almost.
Almost.
Because I waited.
Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Hi, is it Jackson?
Is it Jackson? No. It is east of, Matthew said it's in a different school district, so, which kind of throws it off a little. And the story I told earlier about the person who was in the border of Maine and Vermont,
right?
Maine and New Hampshire, lived in this town.
Oh, that was okay.
Yeah.
I legit thought you were joking.
No, that's a story. That's supposedly, who knows. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
I'm going to guess Chatham.
Are you going to guess Chatham? Let's see. Is it Chatham? It is Chatham. Absolutely. A little bit a tough question there because, but it is. It's Chatham, New Hampshire. And you can't, of course, from here, you can't get there. This time of year, you can't get there without.
Yeah, you can. Oh, yeah, you can. You just need to put on your.
Yeah. And who's on the phone?
It's Vicky.
Hi, Vicky. Vicky, of course you would know where Chatham is because you're on the just over the road from Chatham. So.
Yeah, my son lives in Chatham.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, you have to go the long way to go visit him now, don't you?
Well, yeah, unless we fire up a snow machine, but.
Yeah.
Your trip going right now.
Your trip went from 15 minutes to 30 minutes, probably. So.
You are right.
Absolutely. Well, Vicky, you are our last qualifier this morning for the outdoor research hoodie, and we're going to draw that in just a moment.
Cool. Thanks.
All right. Hang on the phone. All right. We will go away quickly, and then we'll be back with more on White Mountains Today.
Over 75 years ago, the Saunders family started White Mountain Oil and Propane to serve this community. White Mountain Oil and Propane was there to deliver range oil, install modern oil heating systems, and introduce new leading-edge appliances. Today, White Mountain Oil and Propane is still run by the Saunders family, and it's the area's premier energy retailer, delivering premium fuel products across northern New Hampshire and western Maine. 3 generations, that's dependability. That's White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
No matter where you are in the Mount Washington Valley, Lakes region, or White Mountains, Hospitality Maps are there to guide you. Hospitality Maps are convenient, free, and full of the area's best tourist destinations. There's one for food, another for shopping, even maps for adventure, golf, and North Conway Village. Inside, find dozens of coupons for great savings and, of course, easy to follow maps to help you find your way around. Can't wait? Get everything online at hospitalitymaps.com, northconwaymaps.com, or northconwaycoupons.com.
When Subaru shares the love, good things happen. Over 64,000 pets supported. Over 2,500 wishes granted. Over 2 million meals provided. Over 400 national parks protected. In fact, Subaru and our retailers will have proudly donated over $200 million to national and hometown charities through the Subaru Share the Love event.
Get 0% for 63 months, and Subaru will donate $250 to charity.
We made USAA insurance for this season. When being a fan on a budget gets tough, our agents do the legwork so saving on auto insurance is easy. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for. USAA.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. So let's see who our winner is. We have our list of qualifiers? We do. We have Kurt from Kearsarge, Mary Ellen from Peabody, Mass., Mike from Meredith, Kenny from Norton, Mass., and Vicky also from Kearsarge. So Kearsarge crew there, and everybody else too. And Kenny was streaming. He was streaming us from, and I think Mary Ellen was streaming us too, actually. So.
Must have been.
Yeah.
Unless they're up, obviously.
So, but that's cool. I like we have that. So I have my my numbers in my hand, and I'm going to see who the winner is now. It is Kenny. Kenny from Norton, Mass. So congratulations, Kenny. You are our winner of the Outdoor Research Men's Echo Hoodie in pewter, anti-odor, wicking, and quick drying. It makes a great base layer. So. Kenny, congratulations. And
heck yeah.
To everybody else, don't fret. You can qualify and win again next weekend. So Matthew, thanks so much for hanging out with me on this fine Sunday morning.
Oh,
and
of course.
We've been enjoying it.
Have fun.
And then, of course, we'll be back again next Sunday, which is the final Sunday before the holidays.
It's here.
Well, not just the one holiday. There's a lot of holidays out there.
Right.
So. But there you go. So enjoy it. And remember to take advantage of all the great things that the Mount Washington Valley and the White Mountains have to offer with outdoor activities and indoor activities and shopping and dining and recreating and everything else. And, of course, be safe, wear your mask, and enjoy all we have to offer here in this fabulous area. So we'll see you next time on White Mountains Today.